So happy, what is today? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Hey, I want to jump right in. I've had this question asked to me probably, I don't know, several dozen times over the last 6 to 12 months regarding people say, I don't want to learn how to trade. I don't have time to learn how to trade. Can you trade for me? And typically, I didn't really have a solution for the can you trade for me. However, however, right? So hang tight. If you are at a point and you're thinking, man, I need to take advantage of what's going on in the market right now. You understand the dips pay the pips. If you're familiar with what that term is, that means if you've been around any amount of time, listening to trading, learn about forex, pips is how you measure. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now. But here's the point: maybe you're just a busy professional. You don't have time to learn how to trade. You don't have time to learn what I'm going to show you. You're just like, oh man, I don't want to miss out on the crypto deal, or maybe you invested in crypto and you didn't have time to do that. And it's cool. Heath has jumped on board. If you're that type of busy person, right? If you're that type of busy person, or if you know maybe you are learning how to trade, right? And you know someone that's a super busy type of person, reach out to me and we'll get that fixed for you, right? We'll show you how to take advantage of that opportunity to help them out as well. So check this out. This is what I did today. And I'm not saying this to brag at all. I'm actually saying that this took a while to get to this point. I started learning how to trade just about a little over a year ago. It was a year ago, April, and I jumped in. I started learning this. And one of the systems that I learned, or one of the indicators or styles of trading that I like to use, is called a fast system. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist and coach. I love helping people make money online, and I'm glad you're here, and I want to help you too. So check this out. So this is a trading view chart, and you'll see there's all kinds of stuff going on here. If you've never traded before, you're like, what the holy be Jesus? That seems really overwhelming for us. Well, it did the same thing to me. I'm not going to go into a lot of training, but basically we're using Hikanachi candles and we're using a fast system. And one of the things that you learn in class is confirmations and trends and all kinds of other stuff. And eventually everything clicks. Well, one of my favorite tools to use is the Fibonacci pivots. You can't see them on this timeline, but when I go out, because I'm down on the 1 minute scale, and I was looking at trading some Bitcoin today, and I found that trading Bitcoin right now, especially the way it's moving on the 1 minute time scale, is pretty darn lucrative, right? It's pretty cool. So I've got Fibonacci pivots on here. I've got a lot. I can scale out to a larger time frame if I want to and look at everything that's going on. But right now, what I wanted to show you is what I've learned in class, right? And you'll notice I've got some stuff up here. This is this is what I call a buy stop set. So when Bitcoin starts going up, it's going to hit here and automatically click in. And I've got another one set way up above that when Bitcoin turns and decides it's going to go north, which it eventually will. Everything that has a dip to grab a pip will go up to get some pips too. So in this trade, what I did was I went in here and I was looking at this, and this is a pivot. This is an R1 pivot, Fibonacci pivot, and this is an R2. And typically, depending on what you're looking at and once you understand all this stuff, these purple and blue lines here are what you see are part of the fast system. And of course, I'm using Hikanachi candles, and I'm using a bob, which is called a breakout box. Well, typically you look for indicators, and I've got the MACD going on down here in this candle. You look for confirmations. Typically, I'm looking for about 4 confirmations to jump in a trade. Well, today I'm watching Bitcoin, and it's down here and it's doing some ranging and consolidating, and it's running along. And again, this is on the 1 minute chart. And I see this, and I put a bob right around this candle because it was something I like to do. These a lot of times, just put these boxes to give me an idea of the direction or a trend. And you always want to do a breakout. So right here in this candle, one is I got all kinds of indicators. The first indicator that I have, and I'm not quite remember one, was that the price broke down below the bob. It did a breakout. So that was my first indicator. I got a red SAR up here. You can't see it's a little red dot above here. That's my second indicator. Price is underneath my orange line. That's another indicator. Price is underneath my blue wave. That's an indicator. Everything's going down. I'm in between what we call a BTS move. I'm between the orange and the black line. That's another indicator. I got a red dot down here on my MACD. That was another indicator to see what other confirmations I had. So I'm in between here. Oh, I'm underneath my R1 on my pivot, and I see a trend that's coming down this way. It broke out. It's going. I'm jumping in the market right here. And in about 5 minutes from this trade to this trade, and I was watching this black line here, right? Because I'm doing a BTS move. I'm watching this black line, and I'm waiting here. It's 5 minutes, a whole 5 minutes. I sat in front of the chart. Forrest, I don't want to sit in front of the charts all day. Okay, whatever. I sat here for 5 minutes. It literally, there was a 16. It was 4:08 when I started in this trade, and I got out at about 4:13ish, somewhere in that time frame. So it was about 5 minutes. I was in this trade, and I watched it go down, and money, 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 money. And when this candle, this actual wick on this candle went below this black line, but when that wick hit that black line, I exited my trade, and I walked away with $98 in 5 minutes. Now, again, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So I'm going to do my income disclaimer there. And this is something you're going to have to come to class and learn how to do, right? I said that really fast, just like they do in all the disclaimers. But as you can see, the Bitcoin traveled right along here and did some ups and downs. And I was out. I was done for the day because my total trading today between trading Bitcoin, trading gold, and the US 30, I was out with $581. So I said that my goal was $500 today. So I did that, and all of about, I think I spent maybe an hour and a half total trading today, in and out throughout the day. I jumped in, and again, this just ranged. If I wanted to stay in the market, I could have got another one here. It ranged a little bit, might have got another one here. I like to look for solid stuff depending on what the MACD is doing. And you see, there's another. Here's some really good money. I got a green dot here. If I would have put a breakout box on this one and did just like this, I would have seen my breakout here. Confirmation X, I probably would have got in right above the orange line. Now this is a little bit tricky because I've got a BTS here, so I might want to watch this. I don't see my pivot. Oh, I'm above my P, right? So I'm cool. This is my Fibonacci pivot P because I moved into a new day. I'm moving up here, so I probably could have jumped in this trade and just watched up. Again, this is on a 1 minute chart. So it's moving. It probably slowed down here a little bit. I may have jumped out right at the purple line, but again, that probably would have been another $100 or so, somewhere in that range. And again, this huge drop right here, oh my God. This would have been somewhere, see, 2036 down in this range here, 2048. So that would have been about 10 minutes. This probably would have been a $200 or $300 deal there. And again, it's going back into ranging. This is Bitcoin. Everybody's saying people aren't making money in Bitcoin. Well, if you learn how to trade and you know how to trade, you can trade just about anything. You can trade in what they call the dips. In other words, trade the dips to get the pips. That's when the market comes down as a trader. When the market goes up as a trader, you can make money going both ways. So, and again, if you're not into wanting to spend time in class, reach out to me. That's actually my other number, but you can text that number right there and say, I don't have time to trade. Can you show me how? Text that to me, and we'll set up a time to talk, and I'll show you how that works. Or if you're currently an active trader and learning how to trade, maybe you have some friends that want to learn how to trade, or that want to take advantage of the trading market, but they don't really have time to learn how to trade. Got a solution for that as well. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. Absolutely proud to be an American. Absolutely love America. Love Independence Day. So glad that I have this opportunity to get on this platform and share this with you and help you create wealth for your family. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.